Hi, this is Ram Kumar, and this is Essential Bollywood Vocabulary. And welcome. Today we are going to look at general Urdu words, session number 9. So, going to look at some important Urdu words or the language of the camps that are in use in Bollywood. So, here we go. With the first word is called Paigam. So paigam actually means a message, like a message in a bottle or a message in a letter. It actually means a message, and in Hindi we call it a sandesh. So a person will actually send a paigam to with an emissary to a king, or he would send a paigam to somebody he or she loves. So that is the word paigam, used quite often. Actually means a message. Then we come to two words. Maybe they are Hindi, maybe they are Urdu, but they are related words. It means a bacha or a bachpana. So you know that bacha or bachpana actually means in Hindi it means a balak or a little one or a kiddo. So bacha or bachpana, and there's a close association of bacha and bachpana with innocence, and in Hindi, a bacha or bachpana is also called a nadan or nadaniyat, a person who is innocent, typically referring to a kid. So they call them a nadan. Nadan means an innocent person, a person who has not come of age. And nadaniya is a person who is doing some bachkana harkat. Right? We already talked about harkat, a gesture or something. So a bachkana harkat is like acting like a kid. So a nadaniya is what you call it in pure Hindi, an act of innocence, right? So or you can scold a person, don't bacche mat bano, or itne nadan mat bano, and don't act like a kid or don't pretend to be a kid. So that is the meaning of the word bacha, bachpana, nadan, nadaniyat. So which you can use in Bollywood. All of them are equivalent. There's no preference to bacha or nadan. I have seen them used interchangeably. Then we come to two more words in Urdu called kissa and fasana. Two related stuff. Kissa and fasana both mean a story. Fasana actually means more or less a love story, whereas a kissa is more generic. And the Hindi equivalent for this is kahani. So kissa actually means a story, means a kahani. Fasana actually means a love story or a remembrance of a love story. Same thing, it is called kahani in Hindi. Then we come to two important words, aman and sukun. Aman and sukun both means shanti or peace. So that is something people will bless you with, right? That let your nation be aman, or let your nation attain sukun, or in the context of love, let your significant other or a beloved have sukun or shanti or peace. So that is an important word. Then we come to the word jazeera. So jazeera actually means an oasis or a lake people find in the desert, and has equivalents to peace or getting something you want. So that is the meaning of the word jazeera. A water body. In Hindi, there are many water bodies. There's a nadi, and there's a jheel, and there's a kuan. So a jazeera is actually a peaceful, placid lake or something like that. That is the meaning of the word jazeera. Then we come to the word kasar. So if this can be also used, in courtly language, not just in romantic language. It can be used in courtly language. क्या कोई कसर रह गई हो तो माफ करना. That means if I have left some stone unturned, please forgive me. So kasar actually means a lacuna. Have I left anything? I have overlooked something. So that is actually a lacuna, lacune, gaps in English, and in Hindi it is kami. So you can say, did you feel any kami, or did you feel any kasar in something? So did you feel anything lacking? So that is the meaning of the word kasar and kami. Then we come to two more important words which are used in the love. Sher, which actually means a kavita or a poem, and shair, which actually means a poet or a poetess, the case may be. And there's only one word called kavi. there is no word for a female and male like in English. So there's only kavi. Kavi can be of either gender. So a sher means a poem, and a shayar means a poet or poetess. A sher in Hindi is kavita, and a shayar is a kavi or a poet. Then we go to a couple of words related to office and government and affairs of the office and government. So they call it sarkar. Sarkar actually means a ruling regime or a government, used interchangeably. You can also call a person sarkar. That means that's a person who is doing the governance. So mere sarkar, you can call your beloved or significant other mere sarkar. And essentially, it doesn't have to mean formal bureaucracy. You can call anybody sarkar. So, and sarkar also means a regime. It's interchangeably used, right? So there's a meaning of the word sarkar. It's a regime. In Hindi, you can call it a prashasan. Related to sarkar, there is this word called daftar. Daftar is also a prashasan, which is actually a small prashasan, which is an office. In Hindi, they also call it a karyalay. It's a very, very sophisticated way of calling a daftar, which means an office or a karyalay. So sarkar, daftar, similar words. Then, of course, when you have sarkar and daftar, nobody can stay away from the istifa. Istifa means to resign, and that is called rajinama. Rajinama. That is the istifa. Istifa means a resignation. Typically, when you do something wrong, they ask for your istifa, right? So istifa de dena is to resign. Then we come to two more words, very interesting words. Not commonly used, but still it is useful to know. It is Silvan and Silvai. Silvan stands for the tailored material, and Silvai is the tailoring. In Hindi, Silvan, something that's been tailor made. So that's a kapda, and the person who makes the kapda is kapda banane wala, for lack of a better word, tailor. And Silvan and Silvai are used, used in a group. Like Silvan is actually a tailored material. So this is Ram Kumar. This is Essential Bollywood Vocabulary Session 9. I hope you enjoyed this session as much as I enjoyed making it. Please like, subscribe, and give your suggestions for more words which you would want to be added, or if you think any changes are required, I'll be happy to adopt them. This is Essential Bollywood Vocabulary. This is Ram Kumar. This is session number 9, and I'm signing off. Have a nice weekend. Thank you.